What's going on, everyone? Welcome to another episode of We Talk Fitness, hosted by myself, Luis Mendez, owner and operator of True Fitness Windsor. Today, I want to discuss the hottest nutritional trend in the fitness industry. You see it all the time on your Facebook. You hear of movie stars doing it. You basically see a lot of fitness professionals getting their clients to do it, which is intermittent fasting. Okay, right now it is the hottest thing everybody is trying, and rightfully so. It works. It's beneficial. There are a lot of proven science behind it. However, there's a lot of things people are doing incorrectly with it, okay? And a lot of people don't understand how to properly do it and how it works physiologically, what happens to your body, okay? I'm no pro. I'll be the first one to admit that when it comes to nutrition and when it comes to giving proper nutritional advice in terms of what a nutritionist could do for you, a naturopath, and all that kind of stuff. I'm here to basically tell you what I know based on some of the readings that I've done, some of the knowledge that I know from personal experience, as well as what I've seen some of my clients experience through this, okay? A great resource if you really would like to get into the scientific aspect of it that you should read. It's a smaller book. It's a very fast read. It's called The Ultimate Guide into Intermittent Fasting. Okay, take a look at that book, read up on it. It's definitely worth the read, and it will provide you with the knowledge, the how-to, and the understanding of how you're going to be able to utilize this form of nutrition or this strategic approach at eating so that you can ultimately get your body composition to change, your mental health and wellness in the right mind frame. Okay, so some of the things that you hear about intermittent fasting, okay? So you don't eat. You don't eat for a duration of time period. And why does this work, right? Well, ultimately what ends up happening is when we fast intermittently, which means we don't do it every day, which is a common flaw that you see happening, is people fast every day. We do not want to do that, okay? In my opinion, the best way for you to fast is you pick 2-3 days in a week time period that you actually do not eat, okay? What ends up happening when we don't eat, okay? Glycogen levels in our body, in our liver, end up decreasing, okay? So basically glycogen is the calories reserved from food that we eat, and our body's turning them into glycogen for energy, okay? So when we don't eat for a certain amount of windows, which I'll get into which windows are out there of not eating, our body will tap into our stored fat for energy, in layman's term. Okay, so what ends up happening is our liver will start processing fats as energy, literally grabbing your body's stored fat already for energy. Okay, there are other styles of dieting where you can put your body to actually do this as well. You know, you can basically have a high protein, good high fat diet, low sugars, low carbs, and your body can also get into these states where it will burn your own stored fat for energy and actually help you reduce body fat, reduce weight. Okay, the key with intermittent fasting though is that when you go through a duration of, let's say, 12, 14, 17, which is the most common one you'll hear about, 24, 36 hours without eating, your body, because now you're past that, the magic time period is that 12-hour time period. Anything after 12 hours of not eating any nutrition and any food, your body gets into a ketosis stage, okay, where now you are burning only fat stored in your body, okay? Your body's blood sugar levels are low, okay? Your body's brain functionality actually increases, okay? So the whole science of terminology, once again, I'll refer you to that book, The Ultimate Guide to Intermittent Fasting, will explain the science behind it a little bit further. My goal today is to give you a little more of exposure to that and some of the key things to do and not to do while fasting, okay? So the main thing that we want to make sure, number one, is don't fast every day. Okay, sometimes you see people fast Monday to Friday, and then they might in not fast Saturday, Sunday, that's fine. You're fasting 5 out of the 7 days of the week. In my opinion, you should do even less than that. You should do more like 2 to 3 days of fast. Okay. The other thing people will do is sometimes they don't fast long enough. Okay. I would say that the money fast that you want to get into is a minimum of a 17-hour fast. Okay, because now you put your body into a time period, at least a 5-6 hour time period where it's into ketosis. It's just burning your stored fat already. Okay, I personally did a 24-hour fast this week. Who would ever thought? Somebody like myself who loves food, literally works out so that I can eat what I please and drink what I please, could go 24 hours without eating. I personally just did it this week myself as a test for my clients to see how I can potentially, change my own personal body composition, but at the same time so that I can test it for myself and discuss it with not only my few clients that I do train, but also my personal trainers. Okay, what I experienced through that time period was I never felt hungry, to be honest with you. I felt actually pretty alert, and I felt very light. I felt like I actually had a very productive working day. So what did I do? It would have been, I believe, Tuesday at 8 p.m. I had my last meal. I didn't eat anything else after that. I didn't eat till 8 p.m. the following day. Okay, but here are the key things that most people do incorrectly when they fast. They will get up in the mornings and they will grab a coffee. In that coffee, they will put milk, cream, sometimes sugar, anything or the other. The second you do that, you're actually breaking your fast because your body will start detecting calories and will start metabolizing that. So the key to a fast is not having anything but water, especially if you're between that 12 to 24 hour. And if you go anything further than 24 hours, yes, you'll want to be able to have these specialty style of waters where you can add, lime or lemon, sea salt, maybe a little bit of vinegar, apple cider vinegar. So you're adding minerals and you're adding things to your body that doesn't necessarily your body accept as calories, but it will accept as basically minerals and things that we require in regards to electrolytes. Okay. With that said, people sometimes will have gum and will start chewing gum. Well, your body starts detecting, that you're chewing, your saliva is going, and your metabolism your body will start releasing, your components in your stomach to break down food. Okay, your acids in your stomach that break down food because it's thinking you're eating. So, not ideal to be having calories. Gum. A lot of the gums have artificial sweetener. Your body reacts to those artificial sweeteners as if it was a regular sugar anyways. With that said, furthermore, a lot of people that work out in the fitness industry will have branched amino acids, so amino core and other styles of BCAAs in their waters and shake it up and drink that as the day goes on. Your body will also react to it the same way as if it was a piece of gum or something like that. It will actually onset, digestion. So we definitely don't want to do that. Okay. What we want to make sure that we do during our fast is we drink a lot of water. Okay. Basically, you go into what's called a superhydration phase. There's a lot of fitness professionals or nutritionists in the industry that say you should grab your body's total body weight, divide it by half, and that's how many ounces of water you should be having per day, right? So if you weigh 200 pounds, you should be having at least 100 ounces of water, okay? I would suggest 1.5 more than that. Okay, super hydration will help you keep your alert, will help keep you energized, will help your body continue to filter itself through. Okay. Some of the big health benefits that you see sometimes with intermittent fasting, why it's such a big crave and a lot of people are swearing by it, is not only because of the decreased body fat that can occur during this fasting time periods, but also what ends up happening is you allow your body to not worry about digesting food for once. Digestion in the body is quite exerting, physically. It's a process that is very draining on our energy system. So when you let your body for once give it a break from digesting food and breaking down food, it can now start to focus on other functionalities of our system. Okay, the some of the things that I've read and that can occur is your body will start to heal itself, rejuvenating some of your cells. Okay, which is phenomenal. You can see for people who have had back issues or have some kind of joint related issues, how this could be beneficiary, right? Hey, don't worry about digestion, buddy. Worry about healing before a change. Okay. You will see sometimes anti-aging hormones start to release. Okay, so a lot of ladies in the in our industry love this because like, oh great, something natural that's gonna make me look and feel younger. Yes, it can have some of those effects. However, to get some of those effects, you really need to get into those 36, 24 plus hours fast. And you're like thinking to yourself, how do I do that? That's crazy. Well, there's some strategies out there in how you can get into a 36, 48 hour fast. As long as you're staying hydrated and you're having some waters that have some essential minerals, like I just kind of said, it would be you definitely can get through it. Sometimes adding a little bit of fats can also be beneficiary deeper into your fast. Okay, so my only advice to you when it comes to doing intermittent fasting, aside from the things that I'm sharing with you, is read up on it a little bit more. Do some more research. Don't take just anybody's word for it. Don't even just take my word. Go read up on that intermittent fasting book that I just suggested. Look up some more videos. Be careful on some of the videos that you see sometimes in social media because they don't do justice. They don't explain things good enough. And sometimes the research and the studies that you see are very biased, and they were done sometimes on just study rats and not necessarily on humans. Okay. But I can definitely tell you that intermittent fasting, when done properly, can have a lot of benefits. Okay, I know I personally have experienced some of those benefits, and some of my clients have as well. Doing it right, resting properly, staying hydrated, okay, are some of the key ways for you to basically see the actual results you should see from it. Okay, so with that said, try it out. Try some intermittent fasting. Do it the right way. It's the hottest thing in the industry right now, and there's a reason why. Okay, with that said, thanks for tuning in again today. And until next time, make sure you stay fit and healthy.